There's no f***ing way I'm going in that.
A little bit. Does this answer your question?
Running out of time here. The tide is coming in. The dingo traps. I think we're stuck here. Morning. Alright, just leaving the campground now. Had about 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep. And just driving over to the barge now. Hopefully there's not too much of a lineup. Boys are behind me. I'm excited. I am so keen for this trip, you can't believe it. The sun is just coming up in the background. Fraser, let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Fuck, this thing is wet. We're just on our way to the first spot for today. It looks like there's a bit of a storm coming up, but after that it should be perfect weather. We're driving over to the west coast where we're gonna camp for the night, which should be perfect for a good sunset. Super keen.
The storm came up a little quicker than we thought it would, so we decided to send it inland to seek cover from the rain and check out some of the lakes. As luck would have it, the track that we took led us to the Southern Lake Scenic Drive, which has some of the best lakes the island has to offer.
Ooh, spot one.
Our first stop of the day was Lake Bumanju. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky with the weather this time, so we decided to make the best of the situation, cook up some brekkie and check out the lake.
I just cut to the footage from last time.
Yeah, literally just reuse it.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, can you walk up all the way like that?
Broke me ankle.
Next spot coming up. What's the next spot called again?
Lake Bumanjan.
Lake Bumanjan!
It's Birrabeen.
Lake Birrabeen! Coming up in 10 kilometers. Let's send it, boys.
Hours of sleep and 2 cups of coffee later, we finally made it to Lake Birrabeen. The caffeine was definitely doing its job. Despite the rain, we decided to take a quick dip, and to our surprise, the water was warmer than we thought.
It looked like you snapped your legs.
That hurt, didn't it? Oh, that hurt a lot. Just on our way to Lake McKenzie now. The weather is a bit on and off. I think the storm is just passing by, so in a few hours should be sweet. Should have a nice sunset. How crazy does this look? I feel like I'm just exploring the Amazon.
Yeah, boy. Wait, I reckon half my car's falling apart in the back.
Yeah.
I just heard clunk, clunk, clunk on every single little bump.
Cheers, man.
As we arrived at Lake McKenzie, it was pretty clear why this spot is considered one of the highlights of Fraser Island. Despite the cloudy weather, the water was crystal clear and had this mystical look to it, which was pretty cool. It almost feels like a gigantic swimming pool in the middle of nature.
And we're back on the road. Just went for a swim in Lake McKenzie. It's a bit overcast today, but still beautiful. The water is so warm. So we are probably just halfway towards our campsite. The tracks out here are pretty hectic. I think we're pretty much right in the middle of Fraser Island. Damn, you did better than him.
Yeah, he did better than me. let's just put it in. I stole it! That didn't sound good. No, my car's not happy, eh?
Out of all the cars on Fraser Island, Kai's Feroza was definitely the underdog. After a few soft sand hills, it started to overheat. But hey, what's a good adventure without a little challenge, right? We took some breaks to let it cool down before pushing on, determined to make it to our campsite on time.
That was. Okay, Mr. Four Load. We did it in two wheels.
I reckon reverse. Easy. Yeah. Running out of time here. The tide is coming in, so the track that we were actually going to take is closed. That road doesn't exist anymore. We decided to send it to the beach and then probably just drive all the way up. Hopefully there's no river crossing, so we had a look on maps. There's 2 creeks, but it should still be alright tide-wise. I think the tide is coming in at the moment. We still probably have like 4 hours left or something. Yeah, so we'll send it up, hopefully make it to the campsite, and go from there. This road here is pretty rough. Well, it just got, oh my goodness, look at this.
The tide. The unpredictable force of nature that can make or break a Fraser Island adventure.
We just made it back to the beach. We're just absolutely boosting it up the beach now to the campsite to hopefully make it in time. The sun is starting to set just over here because we're on the west coast. So get a beautiful sunset hopefully. And here we go, that's creek number 1. Oh. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't play in our favor this time. We chased up the beach only to run into a dead end marked by a big sign, stopping us from driving further. With the sun setting and the tide pushing in, we made a tough call to turn around and find another campsite close by. We found this awesome little spot close to Wabby Creek, which was perfect to cover us from the wind.
Got to the campsite.
We decided to stop here, set up camp, and enjoy the sunset after a big first day on the island.
How's the Serenity?
Day 2. Oh.
I had a waterbed last night.
After a very windy first night, we packed up camp and got ready for day 2.
Tide is coming really high. Basically no beach left. Alright, time to pack up. Time to go. Woo!
Car's packed up. We're now just leaving the campsite. It's pretty late already. I think high tide is around 10. 7:40, 7:45. So we should be alright. But the water comes all the way up. We didn't get lucky this time on the west coast. It was pretty windy. Usually it's a bit calmer on this side, but it is what it is. We found an awesome campsite. This water is coming really high. Check this out. It's just like there's a little bit of soft sand up here, but should be alright.
I'm not taking my car to you. It'll slide, like I'm not even joking. It'll come through all the doors here.
Is there river crossing, Kai?
Remember the one we went through last time? There's like the entrance is like at the end.
And that's why you never drive when it's high tide, because you can't get anywhere.
By the time we got to Wabby Creek, the tide has made it a lot harder to cross. The same spot we crossed yesterday was now chest deep and still rising. As we didn't have snorkels on all of the cars, we decided to wait for the tide to run out and try again later. Except Brody. After walking the river crossing a few times, he decided to send it.
Yo, the windscreen is gone.
Oh. Oh. There's no f***ing way I'm going in that.
And guess what? He actually made it across the river.
Don't ever tell this man not to do something, he will do it.
Well, we made it across. I own a boat, not a car, bro. What do you mean?
Fuck.
Look at it.
Holy f***. A little bit.
When I gave it a gutful when I got over here, hoping it was going to wham bam 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 bam. No, it was just blah 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 blah.
Respect though, that was sick. We'll see you in 4 hours because no one else is gonna make it. Oh, this is wet. Does this answer your question?
Look, just look in my airbox, fella. I got a puddle. I got a fish tank.
Wait.
Not running okay, Brody.
Dude, you got a fish tank.
Yeah. Oh no. What's that lost land in the water?
Atlantis?
Yeah, I was going there. I was going to meet Aquaman. Where's the tree there? Yeah. That'll stop her from doing anything weird and.
Perfect car height, I reckon. It's like 2.2 meters.
Just gonna park the cars here for a second, have some lunch, probably go for a fish, and then hopefully when the tide is going down, we'll make it through that river crossing. Brody's parked on the other side, but I think the other cars won't make it through it, so we'll just chill here. Oi, Brody! How's Atlantis? How's Poseidon doing?
Feels like a very well earned beer. That's what it feels like.
It's like literally 8:30 a.m.
Someone's got to do it.
You earned it, man. Yeah.
Oh, my poor car.
Yup.
Just having some breakfast at this beautiful creek right here. Doesn't get better. Hopefully make it back in 2 to 3 hours, but this river crossing here is pretty hectic and I'm not too sure if all the cars will make it in time. See what happens.
After having some brekkie, we still had some time to kill, so we decided to have a little who can jump further competition. And let's just say the results were pretty clear. I definitely won this one. Clearly. Definitely not Brody. Definitely me, yeah.
This is the creek that we have to cross and all this still has to go out so we can make it through. It's definitely not low yet.
First dingo spot of the day.
He's loving that spot. Look at him. Look at him chilling. Look at him sinking into the sand. Yeah.
2 hours later. Tide is looking good. I think we should be able to make it through. I'll have a look, but the boys are already down there sussing it out. Let's have a look, see how we go. Follow. That was a lot deeper than I thought. Holy, oh my goodness. We made it. Water came through the window because I had the window down. That was not ideal, but you know what? We're on the other side. The water inside the car. Have a look here. Oh, well, that is not ideal. Think we're sweet. Let's go. Nice, nice.
There we go.
Good work, man.
Okay, it was getting pretty high on that front bit there. That's right where my intake is.
He's stuck.
Thanks, Kai.
This is getting fun. Let's go. We got, I think, 1 or 2 more hills to go.
Just made it out of that one.
Rosa is running too hot. Can't hear anything.
I don't have spare ones of these. It's okay.
It's okay. Ready? Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh, yeah. I swear it wasn't doing that before.
I don't think so, no. Maybe it was just like pulling it out, putting it back in.
As long as it makes it off the island, that's all I really care about right now.
We'll do that. Otherwise, we just chuck it on the roof rack and we'll just carry it out.
Yeah.
I just dropped the GoPro. What? Oh, did I just drive over the GoPro? Fuck.
Oh, dude, I thought I just drove straight up over it. Oh. This track here is awesome. So different to all the beach stuff that you see on Fraser. We're just on our way over to the east side of Fraser Island now. Close to the beach, probably half an hour away. Just taking it slow, getting some shots here and there, and just enjoying the whole place. And then as soon as we get to the beach, we'll probably just send it straight up. Should be pretty good tide-wise for the first time on this trip. It's also pretty cool. In this forest here, the temperature is just perfect. Got the sunroof open. All right, we're back on the East Coast, back on the beach. It's actually pretty calm over here. It's funny, the West Coast this time is really choppy, and this bit here, look at that. Freaking beautiful.
How much nicer is it?
Dude, the water looks so blue today as well.
So nice.
Popping the bad boy out. It's taking the whole jug.
Oh, really?
I think it really is empty.
We are back on the beach, and it's like a highway. It's so different to the inland tracks. The inland tracks are awesome and adventurous, but you also burn a lot of fuel. So on the beach, it's just super chill. You can just cruise up here, especially right now, it's low tide, so yeah. Had my emergency brake on. Drone is up, car's actually flying at this time. So we just passed the champagne pools and we're coming a lot closer to the camp zone now. There should be a pretty cool pub up here, so we're probably gonna stop there. Look at this. How beautiful is this?
On our way to the campsite, we decided to stop at the Driftwood pub in Orchid Beach for a quick break. After grabbing some snacks, we hit the road again and got to our final destination for the day, Malu Ocean Lake.
That is wet. Ah, made it at the campsite now. We're set up going, all the cars in one circle.
Is it going?
It's going, man.
Oh, right. Yeah, so, yeah, as you can see, I've got myself in a lot of mischief. So, got old Mac track.
Do you know how to use it?
No.
Use them as a shovel.
Wrong way. Look at that. Pristine, mate.
How did you end up in this whole situation?
I don't even know. Just getting into it.
How do you get that bog right here?
Oh, just feeding it? I don't know.
What is going on?
Today, I've decided, because of this complete full send Saturday, it's time to shotgun a beer. What are you doing, man? You missed the memo on the whole parking situation.
What is going on?
Spider-Man.
Gonna have a few dents in your
Spider-Man on
bonnet
the
in a minute. Spider-Man!
Yeah, where should I park?
I reckon just like bring it in here. Keep the circle alive.
Is that good?
Nailed it.
As time goes by, I'm a raindrop on the blue coast. As time goes by,
Just got to the campsite. Nothing better than ending the day right here.
I'm a stranger.
Look at the dingo tracks. Where the dingo's at? Good morning. It is, I think it's 5:30 in the morning, and the sun has just started to rise. No, actually, it's not there yet.
Look at him, just chilling up there.
It's a nice setup, boys.
Thanks, bro. Hangover cooking 101. No better way to start the day than absolutely hungover and going for a sunrise swim. Well, it's not even sunrise anymore. See a bit of sand, it's the sandy cape. We're gonna send it all the way up this beach. Magala Rocks is up there, and then up to the sandy cape. And we're back on the beach, day 3. We'll send it all the way up to Nangala Rocks. The weather is absolutely insane. Look how calm it is. We're on the east coast and it's not choppy. It was high tide at 10 a.m. this morning. It's 10:30 now, so it should be low tide in about 2 to 3 hours. Apparently in Nangala Rocks, it's very soft sand after the rocks, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, sweet. Woo! The water's coming real close.
We finally arrived at Nangala Rocks, one of Fraser Island's most famous four-wheel drive spots. We watched a few cars tackling the rocks before getting back into our cars and attempting it ourselves with a mix of excitement and nerves.
We made it through, boys. Let's go.
Get on there, Pete.
Fucking loving it.
Yeah.
Coming down, boys. I just checked the car and we good. A tiny little scratch on the bull bar, but battle scars it is. Let's go. This beach looks good. This is basically another highway. How far is Sandy Cape from here?
All the way up the end of that, big dog.
Oh, I'm ready for some chicken wings. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. It was not soft at all today, but I think usually that bit after the rocks is pretty soft, but we got really lucky today. Not gonna lie, was a little bit nervous doing that. We'll send it all the way up towards the Sandy Cape now, cook up some chicken wings, chill up there for a bit, play some footy, maybe go for a fish, and then there's a lot of rocks on this road. Are we in Africa?
Bro, I'm so lost. Like, you go over a little bit and then there's more. I'm so lost. Oh look, there's a lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that seems pretty far away. Right there. You wouldn't run over. Nah, we're not running.
Well, we clearly didn't make it to the lighthouse. After exploring the sandblower a bit more, we decided to return to the cars and cook up some lunch to refuel for the rest of the day.
Yeah, boy. Leaving the northern tip of the island now and going towards the campsite, which is close to Eli Creek. Probably stop at a few spots along the way. I think the champagne pools are coming up first. We're gonna stop at the wreck. We should get to the campsite sometime later this afternoon and have enough time to set up. Watch the sunset. The weather today is absolutely stunning, so it should be a pretty good sunset. There's no wind either. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so still have heaps of time. However, Fraser Island is pretty big. Going from here all the way down to Eli Creek is a fair distance, so I'll see how we travel time-wise. If you've never been to the northern tip of Fraser Island, I would definitely recommend it. The Sandy Cape, pretty cool. It's not that hard to get to. I think it depends on when you go as well. I think usually the sand is quite soft up there, but today was pretty easy. Maybe ask around, ask the locals, and see how you go. But put it on your bucket list. You won't regret it.
Champagne pools. It's definitely a lot deeper last time we were here, but still pretty nice. We're not swimming though. We're just going to continue on down to the wreck in Eli Creek.
Driving back and I just noticed that. So apparently I'm not going at all. Apparently it's 0 kilometers per hour, but I think we're going about 80 right now, so something has to be wrong. Let's see how we go. What's that?
The door was closed, didn't sound good.
The door will be alright. So, that was the wreck. Pretty cool. It's a lot further out of the sand this time than last time. Last time it was pretty much covered in sand and then obviously the water would hit it. The next stop is going to be Eli Creek. Oh, there's Eli Creek right here.
It was Easter long weekend and Eli Creek was absolutely packed, but that wouldn't stop us from going for a quick drift down the lazy river.
Oh, I'm gonna crash into you. No, I would never do such a thing. I'm on the tree. Oh no, I definitely drowned the beer. It tastes like water. I'll put fucking Mario Kart music under this.
Wait, it's pretty shallow, eh?
Definitely pretty shallow.
Is it?
I got stuck like 4 times.
Is it normally that shallow?
I think so. Depends on the rain.
Yeah.
But today it is very shallow.
Yeah,
Too much rain.
we didn't have like proper floaties, so we literally just used boogs.
I need a shit. Bad.
There's something on my mind.
So now we need to drive 10 minutes that way so I can shit.
Alright, well,
He's a fraud.
we'll come over.
See you later.
When we got back to the cars, Brody's Navara was acting up and we couldn't switch it into 4-wheel drive. Kai tried to tow him out, but before we knew it, we had both cars blocked and the tide was coming in and Eli Creek was getting deeper. It took a few attempts, but we managed to recover both cars and send it up to the camp zone.
Good morning. The sun is just coming up now. It's day 4. The boys are just packing up camp. We're gonna split. 2 of us are gonna leave early, use the low tide to get back to the ferry. And then Brody, Kai and I, we're gonna stay back, check out a few more spots. Oh, the moon is still up there. I'm not filming you, bro. I'm just playing Fruit Ninja.
Playing fruit.
You need a coffee, man. You're just asleep now with your eyes wide open.
After the final night on Fraser, it was time to pack up and get ready for the last day on the island. We tried our best to keep it quiet as we were loading up the cars, not wanting to wake up our neighbors who were probably still sleeping off the night before. But remember how Brody's car was acting up? Well, let's just put it this way. By the time that Brody left, the entire campsite was awake.
Buddy Brody and his 2-wheel drive. And then there's only 2 left.
I was just about to say that.
Well, what do you reckon? Sending it down to Eli Creek?
Yeah, I reckon we pack it up,
Sweet. Tide is coming in, so we have to
make a move.
be cautious. Eli Creek might be a little bit deeper than yesterday.
We don't want to do a Brody and flood the car
Yeah.
and have everything break slowly as the days go on.
Alrighty, let's pack up camp and get on the road. Alright, camp is all packed down. Prado's ready to go, Feroza's ready to go. We'll grab that water canister and we send it to Eli Creek, and yeah,
Hell yeah, we're keen for a good day.
we're in for a good day. Look at this. No clouds. No way. Absolutely no way.
I'm not seeing any.
The beach is looking absolutely stunning today. Look at this. Super wide. Kai's just up there. Let's get rolling. Stopped at the Happy Valley, grabbed a coffee, and now we're gonna send it down to Lake Wabby. It's a pretty cool spot up here. What's going on over there?
Not too much, man. Just getting ready to go.
Well said. All right, we'll send it down now. The tide is coming up now, so we should probably go. Well, the tide is definitely a lot higher now.
Yeah. No, I just dipped in.
Oh my goodness. I think we're stuck here. Well, it looks like the tide is too high to make it past these rocks, so we'll probably just go back to the Happy Valley, send it up from there, and see how we go. Didn't really plan this out too much, once again, but should be alright.
So we can go up Happy Valley way and then pop out on the other side there,
Yeah, awesome,
around
cool.
there. So we'll just
That'll
have to,
do it.
We'll have to do that.
Alrighty, we just checked the map. There's actually an inland track that we'll take. It just goes up from Happy Valley, goes right around the rocks, and then down on the other side, so that should be perfect. Alright, we just made it to the other side of the rocks. It's so much better over here. Look at this. The tide is still coming up, but yeah, I'll definitely have no issues to go down to Lake Wabby and stay there during high tide.
After a 20-minute trek, we finally made it to Lake Wabby. This lake has to be one of my favorites on Fraser, with its massive sand dunes sloping down into the beautiful freshwater lake.
It's not running.
Fucking Jesus.
So there's these little catfish in here. There's big ones and small ones. And the small ones, when you just lay down, they will actually like start biting your feet.
Oh, the tiny little ones there.
That's it. They're catfish, right? Maybe it's a completely different fish, but they will definitely start biting your feet. And then when the big ones come around, you gotta watch your toes because they'll just rip you apart. That's scientific-based research.
Give me a demo.
Alright, so you just sit down and you let the fish do the rest. Gotta stay pretty calm.
Just like that, we have the whole lake to ourselves.
Go during high tide and just wait for all the tours and all that to disappear, and you'll have the entire place to yourself. And you can just jump on catfish. Just, oh wait, I don't really want to jump in again. Oh, fuck. We're just gonna check out this sand dune up here.
We still had an hour to kill before low tide, so we took the opportunity to explore Hammerstone Sandblow right next to Lake Wabby. We decided to walk all the way up to the end of the sandblow to check out the beautiful view. And let me tell you, it was definitely worth the trek.
We're just leaving Lake Wabby now, and we're gonna send it back to Lake McKenzie because we still got 3 hours on the island before we can make it back to the mainland. And we thought today the weather is absolutely stunning, so we might as well spend another 1 or 2 hours at Lake McKenzie, just chill out, and yeah, go probably to one of the nicest beaches on Fraser Island. Who's keen for Lake McKenzie? We just got to Yurong. It's pretty much a township. Check this out. Everything here. You got some resorts, tennis court. There's a car wash on. See that sign? It says car wash. Why would you need a car wash on this island? There's full-on roads, roundabouts. This is nuts. All right, let's send it. Lake McKenzie. Here we go. Back on the inland track. It's actually quite nice. It's good that you have like a little bit of a change every now and then, because you can have, obviously you can drive on the beach, but then you also have the inland tracks, you have all the different lakes. A bit of traffic here.
Yeah, so many people waving and shit at.
I know, it's crazy, but that maybe means that no one is at Lake McKenzie. Getting closer, I could just have a little glimpse of the lake just down here. Looks pretty good. That's the blue water. This is blue. This is very blue. Have I already said how blue this is? That was the final swim of the day. Now we're slowly gonna send it back to the barge and then go back to Rainbow Beach. Hopefully there's not too much of a lineup. Gotta do it for the shot. We're back on the beach now, sending it back to the barge. It looks absolutely stunning. We got the afternoon lighting, but what a weekend. Oh my God, Fraser never disappoints. There's so many cool spots on this island. We've been to heaps more this time, and there's still more to explore. Pretty crazy to think that this is an island, a sand island with forests and lakes on it, and you could just drive 500 kilometers on a weekend. Doesn't go into my head, but I feel like this has to be a yearly thing, if not multiple times. Ooh, that was a bit of a river crossing right there. Well, that's Rainbow Beach right there. We're coming closer. Barge is right there.
She's coming in hot. Good trip, eh?
It was a good trip.
Almost don't want to go now.
Yeah, should we just go back?
Yeah, fuck it.
Might as well. Oh, the plane! The plane is coming! Is that a bird or a plane? Sand landed all over me. Made it up the first hill. Now we just gotta go up a few more. I don't know what I was gonna say. That freaking breakfast. Whoa! And we're gonna send. Ooh, I did not see that coming. There's so much water.